Hey everyone, I'm Noel Teacher for Shoes TV, and I'm here with Rhonda Voo, who is the ice cream shoemaker, and we are at her studio in LA. Thanks so much for having us.
Thanks for coming.
What's your background?
I was born on the East Coast, but I grew up here. And I went to Art Center College of Design, which is a commercial arts school. And it was kind of like going to medical school for art, because it was very intense. And so to kind of relieve that pressure, I started making ice cream shoes. When I was wearing them in college, I was in a restaurant with a friend of mine, and a man next to us said, "Oh my God, where did you get those?" And we said we made them, because a friend of mine, we used to make them together. And he said, "I make shoes." And I said, "Oh yeah?" And he said, "My name is Donald Pliner." And so I know Donald, and I made a whole bunch of ice cream shoes for his store. And out of his store, Elton John and Cher bought a pair.
So what was the very first ice cream shoe that you made?
They were actually on like some kind of boots like this. They weren't like, these are 100% one color, but they were something like this. I would use styrofoam ball and kind of cut away at it with an X-Acto knife and paint them with acrylic paint. And then the whipped cream was like bathtub caulk.
Oh, wow.
And the cherry was a little styrofoam ball with, wire. I decided to make a whole bunch of flavors and wore a different flavor every day. One day I actually, I ran into two older women, and they said that they were in the ice cream business too. And I said, "Oh," and they said, "They make ice cream." And I said, "Oh yeah?" And they said, "Yeah, I'm Mrs. Baskin and this is Mrs. Robbins."
Okay, so now let's go through your shoes that you make now.
This is my pink boot, my Lolita style pink boot, and it's strawberry ice cream. Goes well on there. This kind of shoe is a Lolita style shoe, and it has kind of like caramel color flavor there. For some reason, I decided to do that one. And it has a zipper in the back, so you don't need to, buckle all of that up. And these are Steve Madden's, and I just like the shape, and they look really fun to wear.
Yeah.
They just make me laugh whenever I see my shoes.
These are amazing, because they're like heavy-duty combat boots.
Mm-hmm.
And
they look kind of weathered and used, but they're not.
And they have chocolate ice cream on them.
Yeah.
So your shoes are art. They're featured in galleries, but they are wearable art. So who do you see as your clients?
Well, lately, I think 20-ish-year-old girls. Just made 2 pairs for 2 girls in Australia. I'm making a pair for someone in England, and then also someone in Paris.
You have a mixture of boots, heels, and shoes. What are your favorites right now?
I really love the boots.
These
Those
big boots.
Really make me laugh.
Yeah. They are.
And they're fun to wear. They're so much fun to wear.
I cannot resist to try on a pair of these ice cream shoes. May I, please?
Go for it.
Okay, I want to try these ones on because I think they're the most outrageous ones.
They are. They were made for you.
Oh my gosh. They are amazing.
Great.
They feel really comfortable. They're huge platforms, so I feel like I'm just in regular shoes. What do you think it is that resonates with people about ice cream shoes?
I think women love shoes, and then they love ice cream, and so the combination, it just makes them extra happy. Anyone can find me on Facebook at Rhonda Voo's VOO''S ice cream shoes.
Thank you so much for having us, Rhonda. These shoes are unbelievable. I wish I could walk out with them right now.
You can.
I'll have to have some commission. Well, thank you again so much.